Today we're discussing a bunch of secrets about Mortal Kombat 11. Massive shoutouts to TheThiny for discovering all of these secrets. For anyone not aware, he is a very popular data miner in the NetherRealm community. The guy is in and day out digging into that data and finding out all these juicy details about our favorite NetherRealm games. However, certain data should always remain a secret, and that's why you deserve Atlas VPN. A VPN keeps you safe whenever you go online. Absolutely nobody can have a look at your data. However, Atlas VPN goes even further by blocking dangerous links and ads, and also notifying you if anyone tries to steal your data. Atlas VPN allows you to remain anonymous online, and right now they're running a massive deal. You can get a 3-year subscription for just $1.99 a month and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Atlas VPN protects unlimited devices with one subscription, but time is running out, so click my link down below to take advantage of this awesome offer right now. I use Atlas VPN to watch awesome shows without wasting money on extra services. Did you know that Australian Netflix has Rick and Morty, or did you pay extra for Hulu like my dumb cousin? Don't be my dumb cousin, don't waste your money, get a VPN instead. Atlas VPN also keeps my data safe, which is important because I'm constantly making videos, uploading stuff to my online databases, and I also have an internet persona that a lot of people have tried to steal in the past, but Atlas VPN has my back. So once again, I strongly recommend checking out my link down below. Their 3-year plan is extremely cheap and offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to you, and trust me, you're gonna love it. Check out Atlas VPN today for the best VPN on the market. Massive shoutouts to TheThiny because I came across a very suspicious YouTube channel that leaked a lot of fake information. So I guess you can't really call it a leak because it's made up, but I didn't know that for sure at the time, so I asked TheThiny to watch the video and find out if there is any merit to what this guy was saying. And unfortunately, as expected, the answer was no, but TheThiny did have a bunch of really cool secrets about Mortal Kombat 11 that I did not know about, and I bet a lot of you watching didn't know it as well. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Leave a like down below if you enjoy video content like this, and also subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Let's begin with a big one. There were absolutely more characters planned for Mortal Kombat 11, but for whatever reason they never came to be. And we know this because there is code for the roster to be a perfect rectangle. All hail the holy rectangle that everybody wanted so much to be true. However, unfortunately, we never got blessed with the sacred rectangle. Instead, we have this weird kind of off diamond shape, which still looks fine, but it was actually meant to be a rectangle, which is only possible if they added more characters. And I can hear everybody screaming at their monitors right now because you want to know which characters were planned. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer, and no data hints at any character whatsoever. All we know for certain is that more characters were planned. The NetherRealm did want to add even more characters to Mortal Kombat 11, but things happen and you don't always get to do what you want. And that's especially true for any big project that took place around 2019, 2022, and I don't want to say why because YouTube hates when you say why, but I think you all know what happened recently that made game developing very hard. And that's likely why we didn't get the extra DLC characters, but I want to reiterate one thing. Anyone who tells you which characters were planned is lying 110%. There is no true evidence or data to suggest any specific characters. If anybody tells you that Smoke and Ermac were planned just because Shang Tsung transforms into them, they are lying 100%. And sadly, the same holds true for Cyrax and Sector. Yes, you can fight them in story mode, but that's it. If you mod the game and actually play as them, you'll find out pretty quick how many things they're lacking. While they do have animations for winning and losing a round, they don't have animations when they win the entire match. And even if you do a crushing blow on them, you don't get to see their skeleton or anything like that. It just zooms the camera in. There's no X-ray effect. They have no fatalities, no intros, no character-specific dialogue, none of that stuff. Pretty much everything they have was copy and pasted from Mortal Kombat X, with the only exception being their new character models, which I love. I think their new designs are sick, and I really did want them to become fully playable, but it was never actually planned. I know a lot of people think it was because Ed Boon did say there would not be any NPCs in Mortal Kombat 11. However, I've always considered Ed Boon more of a figurehead when it came to recent games like Mortal Kombat 11. I think he helps a little bit, but I don't think he's down there in the trenches or the offices every day working really closely on the game. And as a result, he likely does have some misconceptions about the development process. But now it's time to move on and talk about Ash Williams. A lot of people are still wondering, was this character meant to be in Mortal Kombat 11? And the answer is absolutely yes. When Combat Pack 1 was being advertised, there were actual screenshots sent to players that showcased Ash Williams instead of the Joker for Combat Pack 1. And a lot of people were skeptical and thought this may have been photoshopped, but it's absolutely not photoshopped and is 100% real, which means that NetherRealm did make a Combat Pack 1 advertisement that had Ash Williams on the roster. In fact, once again, there's actually code in Mortal Kombat 11's data that says as much, but I don't want to skip ahead. There are two theories for why Ash Williams did did not come to be in Mortal Kombat 11. Theory number 1 is that his copyright got revoked and he was therefore replaced with Joker, and Joker was not actually originally planned, and that could be why Joker looks so funny in the first Kombat Pack trailer. He looks very, very young. In fact, he's so young that it still looks bizarre to this very day. I kinda dig the look though, and I would have enjoyed a younger Joker. Even though I think the final product we got was better overall, I do love the idea of a younger Joker. It's oddly creepy to me. But now comes theory number 2, and that's that Joker and Ash Williams were both planned for Kombat Pack 1, but only one of them came to be. And believe it or not, this theory actually has the most merit, because on the French install of Mortal Kombat 11, before any updates or patches, you can find data for both of these characters. Joker and Ash Williams are both on the default install of Mortal Kombat 11. Their data is there, which means that Ash Williams was planned all along. And now it's time to talk about the Krypt expansion. A lot of players were very excited at the possibility of the Krypt mode getting even bigger, because even though it did get old eventually, the Mortal Kombat 11 Krypt was nothing short of amazing. They went above and beyond with this game mode. And as a result, I was very excited for the possibility of an expansion, and I think a lot of you watching were as well. And here's the thing, it was definitely planned. Once again, there is data in Mortal Kombat 11 that confirms this. According to TheThiny, if you enter the Living Forest, there is an asset for a portal that will teleport you to an entirely new Krypt location. In fact, there's more than just the portal asset. There's also assets for a loading screen and all that amazing stuff. Unfortunately, it's broken and doesn't function correctly. However, even though the portal doesn't work, it does give me a bit of closure personally, because I was covering that a lot in DLC predictions and things of that nature, and it turns out I was right. There was going to be a Krypt expansion all along. And if all that wasn't enough, there's also missing animations that were never added to the game. Like, look at this. You can climb the tree. You can feed the tree. I can have a pet tree. Dude, that's dope. I want a pet tree in the Living Forest. That's amazing. I'm actually super sad that we never got this now. I want to feed a tree in the Living Forest. I don't care if it's an apple or a human limb. I want a pet tree. And also climbing the tree sounds pretty dope too. Both of those things sound really amazing. Man, I wanted this DLC so bad. However, unfortunately, just like the extra characters, it never came to be, and I think we can all speculate as to why. But now it's time for the juiciest secret of all. I made sure to save the best for last. According to secret data hidden way deep in the data files of Mortal Kombat 11, there was a secret battle when you entered the towers. And if you were to dig deep yourself and check out the code today, it could be any character. There's no specific placeholder. In fact, it works with pretty much every character on the roster, so the boss battle could be anyone. However, that was not always the case. If you were to check out that same code after the very first update to Mortal Kombat 11, then it would say Secret Reptile Fight. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching. At one point in this game's development, it was planned to have Reptile as a secret fight in Mortal Kombat 11. And if that doesn't get you excited, then I don't know what does, because we know the Reptile was done extremely dirty in Mortal Kombat 11, because he does show up, but he's only in the Krypt, and you kill that man for currency. Now, thankfully, I did not know that was possible. I did find him in the Krypt, even with the Kenshi headband, but I did not know he was killable. I just stared at him and watched the man dig and thought, oh cool, what a nice Easter egg, and I went about my day. But apparently there are tons of monsters out there, possibly some of you watching, who think it's okay to kill this man. Need I remind you, he is an endangered species. He is possibly the last one of his race, and you're killing him for money? Get out of here right now. Leave a like, but then get out, alright? I don't want to see you anymore. Nah, I'm kidding, he's just pixels, but even so, the man is done super dirty in Mortal Kombat 11, and I don't know how he could fall any further in Mortal Kombat 11, but I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't want him to fall any further. The reality is Reptile's fate sucks in Mortal Kombat 11, but it does give me some peace of mind to know that at one point he was going to be a secret fight in the towers. And it has my mind wondering if you would have a different outfit in that scenario, because I wonder if he was given the Mortal Kombat X outfit because they just didn't have the time or resources to give him a new one. And if I'm being honest with everyone watching, I would be okay with fighting MKX Reptile with just a new outfit. That would be awesome. Just like Sector and Cyrax, I'd be completely content with that. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. In fact, they could have done that for Ermac too. I'm not sure how much it costs to add Sector and Cyrax to the game, but they could have used that exact same method to add Ermac. Because keep in mind, Ermac does have a new costume for Mortal Kombat 11, so imagine fighting him in that new costume. How sick would that be? I know it's a bit of a tease because you would never get to play as him and only fight against him, but you could mod the game and then play him that way, so I say it's a win-win. Oh, and I almost forgot something actually. There's also test your luck icons in the game data along with test your luck modifiers, and you can use them, but there's only about 3 or 4. And TheThiny's not sure if these are meant for the secret fight only or if it's just scrapped content that could be used for anything. But the point is, there's test your luck stuff they wanted to add to the game. Test your luck was amazing. I love that in Mortal Kombat X. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments comments down below because that's it for the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, it really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.